go. You got to think Halls, this is going to be 4-down territory for them, their deepest penetration of the night.
Booker sprinting to his left, sets up to throw. Sprinting to his left, being pursued by Jaden Pete.
That's not the way to go.
Not the way to go. Jaden Pete, you should see that play, folks. Jaden, the quarterback Booker, sprinting to his left, trying to throw, and he got some depth to the left, and Jaden Pete just laid his ears back and said, I'm coming, and he put him down way back in the backfield. What a play by Jaden Pete. And we said it was 4-down territory, but it's back. Let's see, the 35, the 30-yard line. They were inside the red zone. They're back to the 30-yard line. It'll be 4th down for Halls. 4th down and Milan to go. Good gracious.
Good play there also by number 9, Tavon Harrell. He blitzed from the outside, forcing Booker to to step up in the pocket. And once he did, great coverage there by the Bulldogs secondary. Pete was a one-on-one with Booker. I'll take Pete every time on that. Booker just kind of kept drifting and drifting. Pete with the big sack. Halls looks like their play clock's running down, so they're going to call a timeout before they can get a penalty here.
So this timeout brought to you by Security Bank and Trust. It looks like it's about 4th down, about 18. Scoreboard says 15, but that's a lot more than 15.
I like when you said Milan. It's 4th and Milan.
Yeah, 4th and Milan, that's right. So we'll take a timeout by Security Bank and Trust here on the Victory 93.7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
Stadium Bulldogs lead at 20-0. Halls Tigers, their deepest penetration inside that high point storage red zone. But on 3rd down, quarterback Booker sprinting to his left, and Jaden Pete from his linebacker position just laid his ears back and sacked him all the way back outside the 30-yard line. So it's 4th down, about 18, but Halls Tigers are going for it. Booker, shotgun, fakes, handoff, going to be throw it to the near side over here, and it's out of bounds. Intended there for number 11 on a deep out there. That's Caden Fifus, but it's incomplete, and that's a Milan Bulldog 4th down stop by Jack Holland Marine Corps Detachment, and the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 for the Milan Bulldogs. So the deepest penetration of the night for Halls, the first time for them to cross midfield. But once they got to the red zone, Milan said that's enough. Jaden Pete had a big sack, and then Milan going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Once again, good penetration there by number 9, Tavon Harrell, getting pressure on the quarterback. Maybe he delivered it just a little bit earlier than he wanted to, throwing a little deep out to that receiver, Sonny Johnson, on the coverage there. Ball incomplete. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, going right to left from the 30-yard line. Summers back at quarterback, Carson Kelly right beside him at tailback.
5:26 to go here in this second quarter, brought to you by Premier Dental. Summers back to throw. Straight drop back. Rush coming. Steps up. Here's a man in the middle of the field. He's upended. Jade Cole caught it outside the 40-yard line. He'll cross the 45, have the 47-yard line, and move those chains. I like that play. A 1st down by S&S Insured. Cole just kind of set up in that little hook route right behind the linebackers, and quarterback Summers able to find him wide open there. They put it at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Milan at their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, if that defender didn't make that shoestring tackle, Cole was going to take that one all the way to the house. Good job there by that offensive line, giving Summers protection there. Halls are not even playing a safety in the middle of the field. They're playing zero coverage where it's man-to-man on the receivers, and they're just blitzing on the inside.
Sonny Johnson wide left. They'll fake it, throw to slant to Sonny Johnson. He'll tackle. He'll make it again. Gets the inside position. He'll catch it at the 43 down to the 40-yard line. It'll be another Milan Bulldog 1st down and S&S Insurance 1st down. Milan's having their way with Sonny Johnson, a wide out to the left or right, and he gets the inside position. As Scott said, they're playing man coverage. All he does is get inside the corner, and that Summers hits him right on the numbers, and it's down to the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, and not only was it man coverage, there's no safety. There is no help whatsoever over the middle of the field. I mean, Halls, their defenders are playing 5-6 yards off the ball. Their deepest defenders are. Good job there by Summers to recognize that. Sonny Johnson, same thing right here.
I mean, there's a free safety. He's 6 yards off the ball at most. Summers going to take a direct snap, take it across the 40, maybe the 38. Quarterback Zach Summers. in the shotgun, takes a direct snap, tries to take it between right guard and center, and have 2 or 3 yards there. It'll be second down for Milan. Call it second down and 8, 2 yards on the play. Manny Pittman comes back in for Milan, replacing 45 Micah White. Bulldogs on the move. They've scored on every possession. 3:44 to go here in this second quarter. Brought to you by Premier Dental here on the Victory 93.7. Stay tuned for our halftime, and Robin will have all the updates of scores of other games. We got the message that South Gibson has tied Crockett. They're at South Gibson in that big region affair, 7-7 in that second quarter there at South Gibson tonight. Shotgun for Summers. Takes it, gives it to Carson Kelly. He'll go over left guard and be stood up there. Very little there for Carson Kelly. Good job by the defensive front by the black-clad Halls Tigers to stand him up. So possession down from Milan. Give him 1 yard, third down 7. And as we say every week, Carson is a very patient runner. He was looking for the spot, but it closed quickly. The Tigers did a good job on the right defensive front. Micah White comes back in for Milan, replacing Manny Pittman. Third down 7 for Milan.
Yeah, with this ball being inside the 40-yard line, I think it's going to be 4-down territory once again for the Bulldogs here. If they're unable to pick it up here, 3rd and 7. Halls, this time they're going to play a man over the top here, kind of double teaming Sonny Johnson here. Got a press coverage.
Summers looking to throw, sprinting to his right. Looking, now he's going to run. Summers steps up, throws it, incomplete. Summers dancing around, sprinting to his right. Couldn't find a man as you look downfield. It's incomplete, so it'll be 4th down and 7 for Milan. And I believe Milan will go for it here. Don't see any punt team going in.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, 7 to go for the Bulldogs inside the 37-yard line.
Might be a great time for that little reverse they run with Terrence Moses. It was successful early in the first quarter when they run Moses as a slot man in motion and toss it to him on the reverse. Possession down from Milan, 4th down, 7. Inside the 40-yard line at the Halls 37-yard line. 2:30 to go here in this first half. Milan up 20-0.
Bulldogs got 2 tight ends in the game here.
Summers takes the snap, fakes it, slant route to Sonny Johnson. You know what he did. He caught it again. Sonny Johnson on the slant route. He was a wide out to the left side. They had a free safety slanting to his side along with the corner, but they still didn't cover him. And Summers put it right on the numbers at S&S Insurance, first down.
Yeah, good job there. It was just that simple slant play there. And this time it was not the Jack Holland Marine Corps detachment for a 4th down stop as the Bulldogs were able to convert.
We like it when it's not on the Milan side.
That's right. So 2 minutes to go here as the clock ticks till halftime. Bulldogs up 20-0. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs just inside the 25-yard line going right to left.
Carson Kelly running back to the left shoulder of Summers. Turns, here's that reverse to Terrence Moses. He'll come down the near sideline and be pushed out of bounds about the 20-yard line. Terrence Moses was the slot man on the right side, comes in motion down to this side, to the near side, the Milan side, and takes the handoff, turns it upfield. That's been a successful play for Milan twice here tonight.
Yeah, good job. And you called for that play a couple plays ago.
It's just a little late. So play made about 4 yards. 2nd down 6 for Milan, knocking on the door again. 1 minute, 44 seconds to go in this first half.
I think on that play, because the Bulldogs ran it to the short side of the field, didn't have as much room when he got to the outside, kind of like on that first time. First time he carried the ball, had the wide side of the field. Either way, good pickup there by Terrence Moses. 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs.
So Moses and Jay Donaldson wide to the right. Cole going to go in motion. He'll give it to Carson Kelly. Lumbering forward, still driving forward. Look at that leg drive. Good job by Carson Kelly over left guard. Driving inside that red zone there. And the High Point Storage red zone, it'll be 1st down from Milan. They'll move the chains, and 1:35 as they move the chains and start the clock. 1:30 to go here in this first half. And Milan up 20-0, knocking on the door again. Second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. Inside that High Point Storage red zone.
All right, what are the chances here? We see a fake handoff, throw it to Sonny Johnson for a touchdown here.
Sonny's wide right, one-on-one coverage over there with the cornerback that he's been able to beat regardless of the side every time. Summers takes it.
Good play there.
A little swing pass to Micah White. Oh, he had it in the breadbasket and dropped it. Good job there for Summers, the quarterback, sprinting to it, rake the handoff to Carson Kelly, sprinting to his right. They released Micah White, the fullback, wingback, if you will, in the flat. He was wide open, tried to turn and run with it before he caught it. So the clock stops with 1:06. Like the play call there. That was a great call.
That was a great play design, too. Like you said, everybody was keying on Carson Kelly. And Summers, what he did that time, he rolled out himself, just to get a little better angle on that little out pass. I think, like you said, Micah, he might have got a little too excited, was ready to run before he caught it. But a good play design there. Either way, 2nd down, 10 to go for the Bulldogs.
Summers takes it, fakes it, going to run it. Summers going to turn it up, turn it inside, near the goal line. Did he get in? No, not yet. Summers faked the handoff, took it over center, and bounced around to the outside to the left side. The clock will run with 50 seconds to go in the first half. Milan leading 20-0. Might see Milan take a timeout, but not as of yet. Manny Pittman's going to come in for the Milan Bulldogs. It's 1st down Milan inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Pete going to come in at tailback. Manny Pittman coming in for some beef there on the offensive line. Got plenty of time here.
Milan did take the timeout. It got down to 41. Now they wind the clock. They stopped the clock for a minute. Now they wind it. It's inside the 40-second mark.
10 seconds on the play clock here.
So I formation. Jaden Pete will dot the I behind Carson Kelly. They'll give it to Jaden Pete over right guard. He'll stumble, stand up, just jump over a would-be tackler. That touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. A 3-yard touchdown run for the Bulldogs, up 26-0 with 24 seconds to go. This second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental and at Chapel Hill Baptist Church by Jaden Pete.
Yeah, good job right there. Bulldogs just lined up in I formation. Like you said, Carson Kelly was the fullback. Pete dotted the I there as the tailback. Straight handoff right to him. He was untouched into the end zone. Aiden Pennington on for the extra point attempt. And this kick is brought to you by Trimmers Auto Body.
Snap's a good one. Places down. Kick is in the air. And it is, you got it, good. Milan 27, Halls nothing, 24 seconds to go in the second quarter. Back in a moment on the Victory, 93-7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here. 24 seconds to go in this one. Bulldogs lead it convincingly. Have scored on every possession, 27-0. Coming up, our Precision Auto Body halftime, brought to you by Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk. Robin will have all the scores from around the West Tennessee and Tennessee State area. He might even give you a little prediction of the Tennessee-Alabama game tomorrow.
I'll go ahead and tell you right now. Go Big Orange. They're going to win it 52-49.
Hey, I don't want to hear that.
Like they did 4 years ago.
Here's Pennington to kick it high.
3 years ago.
Hanging kick. Be fielded there by 14, the no-name number 14. He'll try to bounce it to this side, get outside and out of bounds in front of the Milan bench there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Halls Tigers there, as he takes it near the near sideline and runs out of bounds on the Milan sideline.
Good return there by number 14 for Halls. Like I said, he's a good little ball player there. Like I said, he's made plays receiving, running,
Mr. No-Name.
Mr. No-Name, and returning tonight. So good coverage there, though, by the Bulldogs, as Halls is going to have it 1st and 10 just inside the 25-yard line, going left to right with 18 seconds to go until halftime. Bulldogs up 27-0.
Again, stay tuned. Robin will give you all the update scores. Our Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk. Halftime show coming. And then tonight after our game, Milan have the Milan Coalition Scoreboard Show. We have all the finals for you all the way up to about 11 o'clock tonight. I'll be listening on the way home to Robin give all the scores. There's a handoff in the backfield. He'll go over left guard, driving out to about the 25-yard line. And he'll be driven back there. Clock will run down 10 seconds, 9 seconds. I believe Halls will be content to let it run out. And Milan's going to lead it here at halftime, 27-0 over the Halls Tigers. And that'll do it for this first half. Coming up, our Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk halftime show. We'll go back to Robin and give you scores and updates here on the Victory 93-7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk halftime show here. We're at Halls, Tennessee, Conley Stadium. They're doing a great thing here. All of the children cheerleaders from around the city of Halls, and they've got a bunch of boys and girls here involved in that program, and they're recognizing them by grades. They come out to midfield and do a cheer for the home stands, and they move away. Then they bring out the next group, and it's an outstanding emphasis here tonight at Conley Stadium. A scoring recap, all Milan tonight. Milan won the toss, deferred to the second half, and so Milan on their first possession, a 15-yard touchdown pass to Sonny Johnson. The kick was good, and you're going to hear that name again and again and again here in a minute. Sonny Johnson was the wideout, get the little skinny post and got inside the cornerback, and the kick was good, 7-0. And then with 2:50 to go in the first quarter, a 9-yard touchdown pass to Sonny Johnson. Kick was good, 14-0. And then with 11:10 to go in the second quarter, another 9-yard touchdown pass to Sonny Johnson. The kick they fumbled the snap. It was a bad snap, and the extra point was no good. Milan led 20-0 at that point. And then with 24 seconds to go in the half, a 3-yard touchdown run by Jaden Pington's kick was good, 27-0. That's where we stand at halftime. So great. Ironically, we're sitting here talking to Chase Southard, who's doing our stats for us tonight. Milan probably going to have more passing yards than they did rushing yards here in this first half. Their passing game looks extremely well here tonight. Bulldogs lead it 27-0 over the Halls Tigers. We'll take another break, come back, give you the stats. Scott will have the stats of the first half. Come back in a moment here on the Victory 93.7. Bulldogs lead it 27-0 here as all the children cheerleaders from around Halls are all together now out on the field doing a cheer together, and all their moms and dads and grandparents up in the stands. It's a packed house on the home side here tonight. We've got halftime stats as the Bulldogs lead it 27-0. Scott?
Yeah, thank you once again to Chase Southard here for doing the stats for tonight. So first we'll start off with Halls. Their quarterback, number 6, Jackson Booker. He's 2 of 5 for 20 yards. Passing the ball, running the ball, number 10, Tamion Gooch has 8 carries for 20 yards. The quarterback, Jackson Booker, has 2 carries for minus 12 yards. Big loss there on that play when he was trying to elude Jaden Pete, and Jaden Pete with that big sack there. Number 41, Jeremiah Harris, has 2 carries for 1 yard. And then number 14, the no-name guy that we don't have on our roster, he has 3 carries for 36 yards. In the first half, Halls ran the ball 15 times for 45 yards. Threw the ball, they were 2 of 5 for 20 yards for a total of 65 yards. In the first half for the Bulldogs, a very balanced attack for the Bulldogs. Zach Summers was 9 of 13 for 135 yards and 3 touchdowns. Sonny Johnson, the leading receiver in the first half, 5 receptions, 67 yards, 3 touchdowns. Terrence Moses had 1 reception for 30 yards. Manny Pittman had 1 reception for 13 yards. Pete had 1 reception for 10 yards, and Jay Cole had 1 reception for 15 yards. Running the ball for the Bulldogs, they ran the ball 13 times for 57 yards. Summers had 5 rushes for 22 yards. Pete, 4 carries, 8 yards, and a touchdown. Terrence Moses, 2 carries, 19 yards. Carson Kelly, 2 rushes, 8 yards. Like I said, the Bulldogs ran the ball 13 times for 57 yards, threw the ball 9 of 13 for 135 yards. So the Bulldogs ran 26 plays, and they had 192 yards total offense, and they scored on all 4 possessions, all touchdowns for the Bulldogs. So very efficient for the Bulldogs, very balanced, like we said, ran the ball, threw the ball well. Bulldogs looking like they're clicking on all cylinders on offense tonight, Sam.
Passing game, of course, we know Milan can run the ball, but the passing game looks extremely well. And they really, because we talked about the free safety for Halls that was 5 yards. He's literally right up with the middle linebacker. And when Sonny Johnson would get inside position on the cornerback, you know, there's nobody there to help on the corner when he got beat by Sonny Johnson. Thus, Sonny has 3 touchdown passes of 15, 9, and 9 tonight. And again, the Bulldogs lead it 27-0. So we continue with the Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk here on the Victory 93.7. We'll go back to some commercial breaks, Robin, and give you updates on scores. We're about 9 minutes before the start of the second half here on the Victory 93.7. Thank you, Robin. The high school band from Halls Entertaining had a big halftime show with all the kids that are involved in cheerleading here in Halls. It was a lot of hundreds of kids out there tonight. Did a great job. And then they recognized the 2020 graduating class, their 25th reunion. They had them out on the field and recognized them. And now the band's taking the field. The Bulldogs are already out warming up down to our right. The Halls Tigers have yet to come out. The clock says 2:25 to go here at halftime. This halftime brought to you by Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk. You got a special announcement there. Scott, give it to us.
Yeah, so next week the Bulldogs are going to be off, Sam, and then our next game will not be until Thursday, October the 30th at home against Peabody. But if everyone's looking for a place, a safe place to take their kids for trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treating, I can think of no better place than First Baptist Church in Milan. They're going to have treats and truth. It's their trunk-or-treat through the Bible, and they're going to have that on Wednesday, October the 29th at First Baptist Church in Milan. It's going to be 6 o'clock p.m. to 8 p.m., so what a great opportunity to have your kids dress up for Halloween. Head on over and a nice, safe place to get some candy, but also to get a treat as they go and learn a little bit about the Bible as well. So what a great opportunity. Encourage everyone to attend if you can.
Absolutely. Greg Scott's wife, the children's director there.
Jacqueline doing a great job.
Jacqueline does an outstanding job. It's a very safe environment for trunk or treat, or as they call it, some truth as well. Could I come and
Sam,
get some
I was
candy?
just about to say, I said it's for the kids to dress up, but Sam, you don't even have to dress up. If you want to make the trip over, we'll be more than happy to guide you through the trunk or treat or the treats and truth.
At my age, somebody would need to guide me through. I know what you're saying.
Maybe you could come see your old friend Bill Kisner, and both of you could go through there together. How about that?
And we mentioned Bill. Bill's a long-time staff member at First Baptist Milan, and now of course been a football official for years, and broke his leg recently, and he's home listening and watching on the stream tonight. So wishing him well and great speedy recovery. Dear friend, love Bill Kisner, and I hope he does well in the days to come. We're about set for the second half kickoff. Still waiting for the Halls Tigers to arrive. The band is finished. All the other halftime festivities is finished. Milan's here warming up. The Tigers have not arrived as yet, so we'll take another break. Get back to Robin. Come back in a moment on the Victory 93.7. Robin here. It's Milan 27-0. Milan scored on every possession. The only, they failed an extra point with a high snap, but other than that, it's been clear sailing for Milan. A balanced attack, running and passing. Milan showing a great passing attack. Sonny Johnson with 3 touchdown passes tonight from Zach Summers, a 15-yarder and 2 9-yard receptions for Sonny Johnson, and has 3 touchdown passes tonight. So Milan leads at 27-0. We continue with the halftime brought to you by Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce, a circuit court clerk here on the Victory 93.7. Don't forget the Milan Coalition Scoreboard Show tonight after our game. After we wrap it up, we'll have the Milan Coalition Scoreboard Show tonight right here on the Victory 93.7. As you make your way home and from your game, you'll be able to hear all the scores from around West Tennessee. This third quarter brought to you by Clinty's Auto Repair. Milan won the toss, deferred to the second half, so Milan will receive. Milan stopped Halls on their first possession. 4 plays or 3 plays that out. They got started at their own 29, but after a loss of yardage on every play, they had to kick it away, and Milan took over at the Halls 30-yard line. And then the 15-yard touchdown pass was the first score from Zach Summers to Sonny Johnson. And Milan started there 7-0. Milan scored on every possession, leading 27-0 here in this ball game. As we wait for the Halls Tigers to take the field across the way, they'll be kicking as we start this second half. Halls in their all black uniforms with gold numerals and black headgears, and the pink leggings tonight with cancer awareness. And the Bulldogs in their purple pants, white jerseys, and purple headgears. Milan will go right to left as you listen. Sonny Johnson will be the deep man for the Milan Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are coming up at maybe anticipating an onside kick. They're coming way up. Sonny is the only man deep. Milan's got 10 men within 10 yards of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I think the way that the kicker has it, he doesn't even have it on the tee. It's just laying flat horizontally on the 40-yard line. Number 34, we do not have a 34 on the roster, so sorry about that. But he is going to do some type of squib or onside kick, but it looks like the Bulldogs are ready for it.
So here's the kick. It is a pooch kick, and it's going to be fielded by Milan. Kicked it right in the arms. The quarterback for Milan, number 8, Zach Summers, just kicks it right into his breadbasket. He takes it and goes to a knee just shy of midfield. So Milan have great field position. 1st and 10, about their own 48-yard line, going right to left. A unsuccessful onside kick. He kicked it straight to Zach Summers.
Yep.
And even you could have caught that, Scott.
No comment, Sam. He did catch it going down to the ground. So when you get to be my age, Sam, you don't like going to the ground.
Let's not talk about age.
Because it's hard to get back up.
When I go to the ground, I probably wouldn't get up. Zach Summers in the shotgun formation. Running back Jaden Pete to his right shoulder. Twin receivers to both sides of the field. Short side, this near side of the field. Summers takes it, straight drop back. Looking. Go route, got 2 receivers there, and it is complete.
What a
to
catch.
Number 11. What a catch by Milan. Jay Donaldson inside the 20-yard line, and the defensive back trying to take it away from him. But Jay Donaldson went high in the air and took it away from that defender there, and had twin receivers to both sides, and Jay Donaldson was the inside receiver, and Summers put it right on the money. And Donaldson goes up and takes it, brings it down. It's 1st and 10 for the Milan Bulldogs. 1 play, 1 first down inside that High Point Storage red zone.
Yeah, it's going to be an S&S Insurance first down. Good job of that line to give Summers enough time to to drop back and pass. Just threw it up there for Donald. He was just running just a fly pattern right down the numbers. Good catch. Went up to make the catch on top of the defender. S&S Insurance first down for the Bulldogs, going right to left inside that High Point Storage.
Summers shotgun formation has 2 backs in there. Terrence Moses is the left half, goes around right in. He'll try to get the perimeter around the right side, make some running room out there. They're able to pull him in. They had to hesitate there a minute, but he's got great speed. Again, Terrence Moses missed the last game at Union City because of an injury, but he's back in the starting lineups both ways, offensive and defensively, and Moses takes it around the right side, and it'll be 2nd down for the Bulldogs as Zach Summers come to the near side to get the play. Coach Bobby Sharp is the coach in residence tonight with Coach Comer at home after the suspension from the game at Union City. He's home watching on the stream, I'm sure, tonight.
Yeah, good tough run there by Terrence Moses. I like it when he gets the ball and he is going to the wide side of the field. The more room he has, the more area he has to use his speed and power gain of 7 for Moses.
Play made second yards. They give it to Moses again around the right side. A handoff. He'll just glide into the end zone for the Milan Bulldog touchdown. Terrence Moses was the left half. Took it around the right side. A great seal blocking over there by the offensive front from Milan. And he takes it into the end zone for the Bulldog touchdown. Every possession, Milan has scored a touchdown. They take their opening possession of this second half, go up 33-0 with 10:22 to go in this third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Clinton's Auto Repair. That touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. Pennington to attempt the extra point. Snap there, place down, kick in the air, high enough, long enough. That would have hit the chow wagon if it was in Milan. It's good. 34-0. Milan leads it. 10:22 to go here. That kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. 10:22 to go here in the third quarter. Back in a moment on the victory, 93-7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
Back at Halls Tigers Stadium, Conley Stadium that is, in Halls, Tennessee. Milan gets the opening second half kick. They won the toss, defer to the second half. They take it down the field, and Terrence Moses on the 8-yard touchdown run. Kick was good from Pennington, 34-0. Milan leads it, 10:22 to go here in this third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Clinton's Auto Repair. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here at Halls, Tennessee. Pennington the kick. Driving kick near side, may go out of bounds. Let's see, it'll go down the near sideline and go out of bounds, so we get the penalty there. And Pennington kicks it down the near sideline and just barely scoots out of bounds there on the near sideline, on the Milan sideline.
So that penalty is going to be brought to you by S&S Insurance. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334. So Halls is going to accept the penalty of the ball going out of bounds, so they'll have it 1st and 10. Going left to right at their own 35-yard line. With that touchdown from the Bulldogs, the running clock has began now with the Bulldogs taking a lead of 30 or more. So good job there by the Bulldogs to come right out of halftime, jump on them, get that touchdown, get that running clock going, maybe get some extra guys in after this possession.
Tigers get it 1st and 10 after the penalty on their own 35. Split backs beside the quarterback. Turns it to his left half coming this way. Bulldogs there to hit him as he crosses the 35-yard line. And number 41, the ball carrier for the Halls Tigers, that's Jeremiah Harris. He'll cross the 35 to 37, a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, speaking of getting, I noticed on that drive there for the Bulldogs on the offensive line, we had number 78, Jacob Berry, was in that entire time on the offensive line. Good job by him on that right side, helped sealing that block for that touchdown for Terrence Moses. So another
Booker in the shotgun, Booker in the shotgun, halfbacks to both sides. They'll flip them in to the left, to the right over here. Takes the snap, gives it to the running back coming this way. He's going to be hit, break a tackle, and boom, hits from the backside. Ball's loose.
Big hit by number 71 there. Jacoby Wilkes for the Bulldogs, jarring that ball loose, but Halls was able to recover. But a big hit, good pursuit there by the Bulldogs, stringing that play out wide, and then from behind, Jacoby Wilkes, number 71, the sophomore, coming with a big hit.
Fumble goes a little bit forward, so to give him a little bit of yardage on that fumble recovery. So it's 3rd down 7, the 2nd down 8, 3rd down 7, out at their own 38-yard line.
And we've got number 14, Drake Burnett's going to come in, give Carson Kelly a break at linebacker. Burnett, he made a good play right before half, made that tackle just to end the second quarter, so coming in to play linebacker for the Bulldogs.
Booker shotgun, gives it to the right half, going over the left side. He'll cross the 40-yard line, be shy of the 1st down. 87, Manny Pittman in there on the tackle for Milan, and CT, big number 70 for the Milan Bulldogs in there as well. CT Williamson. So it'll be 4th down, about 3, and we'll see if they're going to punt it away or go for it. Milan up 34-0.
The last few plays, we've called a lot of sophomores' names making plays out there. You've got number 71, Jacoby Wilkes. You've got 45, Michael White. Ty Hollingsworth's out there. Good job there by that Bulldogs defense to hold them to a punt attempt here.
Booker, the quarterback, punter. High spiraling kick. Sonny Johnson going to run up, and I don't know if he may have touched it. He dropped it, and now he's able to go back and fall. I think he hit him, and so he did the right thing, went back and fell on it. He could not able to make the running catch, but a smart play by Sonny Johnson to go back and fall on it because he felt like it touched him there. And so Milan take up 1st and 10. Their second possession of this second half. Milan scored on their first possession, and Milan leads it 34-0. That kickoff brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. This third quarter brought to you by Clinton's Auto Repairs. The Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. I think about their own, just inside their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, clock continues to run here as we approach 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Bulldogs up 34-0. They're going to have it 1st and 10, going right to left from the 20-yard line.
Wonderful night for high school football. Perfect temperature, just a great night for high school football.
Looks like Ty Hollingsworth in there at tailback.
Quarterback shotgun, takes it, gives it to Hollingsworth, comes across the left guard, out near the 25-yard line. Good run there, number 10, Ty Hollingsworth.
Another sophomore.
Love it when you see younger players get some PT, some playing time. That experience is just hard to duplicate without doing it. And Hollingsworth in there, running back Manny Pittman comes out. Number 9 coming in for him for the Milan Bulldogs is Tavon Harrell.
And previously on that last drive, that big catch by number 11, Jay Donaldson, another sophomore, Sam. So Bulldogs getting a good mixture. They already have a great senior class, but getting a good mixture of sophomores as well coming in, getting valuable playing time and meaningful playing time as well.
Summers shotgun formation, twin receivers right, single wide out to the left. Summers gives it to Ty. No, he fakes it to Hollingsworth there, throws it to the man over the right side, and it's a good first down on the far sideline across the way. Good job there, number 11 on the catch. Fake me off on the fake handoff there. Jay Donaldson on the catch, the wide out to the right side. And Summers able to fake the handoff, throw it down the line of scrimmage, give it to number 11, Jay Donaldson. It's out to the 35-yard line, and it'll be, I think, a first down. It is 1st and 10. S&S Insurance first down. They got third down on the stick, but it's 1st and 10 for the Milan Bulldogs. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Clock running with 5:30 to go in this quick third quarter.
Yeah, Moses coming in for Tavon Harrell here. Moses is going to be part of the trips to the left.
Pass, batted, no, caught by number 11. He breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's out across the 40-yard line to the 42-yard line. That's number 11 for the Milan Bulldogs. Good quick pass there down the line of scrimmage to Jay Donaldson. And Zach Summers is having a well of a ball game from the quarterback position. You know, handing it off, good fakes, good passing. Got a lot of yards passing tonight, so it'll be 2nd down and 3 for Milan out to the 42-yard line.
One thing you can say is Summers is very comfortable back there tonight delivering the ball. Everything looks smooth and as it should be. Good job there carrying out his fakes as well. So 2nd down short for the Bulldogs here as they go right to left.
Sonny Johnson going to go into motion left to right. They'll turn, and quarterback going to keep it. Now he's going to throw it down the line of scrimmage to Sonny Johnson. He'll have it across the 45, across midfield, down on the 45-yard line goes Sonny Johnson. What a play. They fake the handoff, and then the quarterback, Zach Summers, is running down the line of scrimmage like he's going to run it as an option play, and then stopped and threw it to Sonny, who had been the wide out to the left, went in motion, turned upfield, and he gets it to him. It's another S&S Insurance first down. Like the action there. Quarterback Summers getting it to Sonny Johnson, and Sonny Johnson having a well of a ball game here tonight. Yeah, 1st and 10 Milan at the 46-yard line.
Yep, clock continues to run. It's under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs up 34-0. 1st and 10 going right to left from the Hall's 46-yard line.
Bulldogs are twin receivers to both sides. Now Sonny Johnson will come in motion right to left. A turn, give it to the halfback. Hollingsworth, he'll be stood up at the 45-yard line. I think he'll get forward progress at the 45, and only if he does, it'll only be about a half a yard or yard pickup. Let's see where they put it down. They put it just shy of the 45-yard line. 2nd down and made about a half a yard, so we'll call it 2nd down, 9.5. Clock runs with 3:20 to go here in this third quarter, brought to you by Clemens Auto Repair.
Yeah, Moses going to come out for a breather, and Manny Pittman going to come in at tight end. So second down, 9 to go for the Bulldogs, going right to left at the 45.
Sonny Johnson and Jay Donaldson come wide left. You got single wide out to the right across the way, and they'll bring him in motion. Turns, gives it to the running back, Ty Hollingsworth. He stood up at the line of scrimmage.
Good pursuit there, good pressure by Halls. They met the quarterback Summers and Ty Hollingsworth right there at the mesh point, right at the handoff. No yardage on that. Good play there by the Halls defense.
Possession down for Milan. Milan has not punted tonight. They've scored on every possession. It's third down 9 at the Halls 45-yard line. Zach Summers looks over here, gets the play call as they signal it into him.
You know, give that Bulldog coaching staff a lot of credit tonight. They've been doing a good job getting the plays in, getting things on time for Summers.
Summers back to throw. Quick out over there across the way. Complete to Ty Hollingsworth. He'll have it down to about the 40-yard line, but it's going to be well short of the first down. Got to believe Milan to go for it there. A little quick out there to Hollingsworth. It'll be fourth down to put it at the 41-yard line. It's going to be fourth down and 5. Big play call here for the Bulldogs. Milan has yet to punt in this ball game, so 4th and 5 for Milan. 1:50 to go in this third quarter. Milan up 34-0. As Summers comes over, gets the play call from the coaching staff from Milan. Play clock at 18 seconds of running. 4th down 5 for Milan at the Hall's 41-yard line.
5 seconds to go on the play clock here.
Got to hurry and get the play off. It's a snap. It gives it to Ty Hollingsworth. He's into the secondary. Over right guard. Into the secondary goes Ty Hollingsworth. What a great quick opener. Number 10, Ty Hollingsworth, took it over right guard and has that first down, brought to you by SNS Insurance. Hey, be sure and go by and see them. Call them this week at SNS Insurance. Let them compare your insurance rates. You'll be so glad you did. They're located conveniently right next door to Johnny Hill Stadium, our friends at SNS Insurance. What a run there by Ty Hollingsworth.
Yeah, good, quick first step for him. He made the first guy miss, and then you could see his speed there as he took it up the middle for a 20-yard gain. They're right there on the edge of that high point storage red zone.
Shotgun for Summers. Hollingsworth, the running back. Fakes it, slant route, incomplete.
We got a penalty.
Pass interference. They tackle Sonny Johnson as the ball arrived. That penalty brought to you by SNS Insurance. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. It's SNS Insurance. Call them at 686-8334. That's 686-8334. Sonny Johnson was a wide out to the right. He did that slant route he's been so successful with, but the cornerback grabbed a hold of him about the time the ball was thrown, but I think the ball was going to be incomplete. But he tackled Sonny Johnson. It's pass interference, and that'll be deep inside that high point storage red zone, and Milan going to have it 1st and 10. Third quarter brought to you by Clinty's Auto Repair, and that's going to end the third quarter on this free running clock with Milan having that 30-plus point lead, 34-0. Milan knocking on the door again. That'll finish the third quarter brought to you by Clinty's Auto Repair. Milan leads at 34-0. Back in a moment on the Victory 93-7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Back at Conley Stadium, Halls, Tennessee. Milan Bulldogs lead convincingly 34-0 over the Halls Tigers. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here. And we start the fourth quarter. This fourth quarter brought to you by McDonald's and Medina and Humboldt. Now the problem is that since we're in Halls, I can't go by McDonald's and Medina and Humboldt after the game to get my double cheeseburger and chicken nuggets. But maybe DoorDash. Maybe they would bring it to the Halls. Maybe not.
Maybe. Chase is over there doing the stats for us right now. Chase probably doesn't know why you get the double cheeseburger and chicken nuggets and not the fries.
Because the doctor said, Sam, you don't need to be eating the French fries. So I get the chicken nuggets.
I don't think that's what he meant when he said you don't need to get the fries.
He didn't say anything about that. He just said don't get the fries. So I substitute the chicken nuggets. Somehow I think every week when you say that, you don't agree with my substitution.
Hey, if the shoe fits, Sam, all right.
All right, first down Bulldogs inside that High Point Storage red zone. Great run by Ty Hollingsworth in there at running back now. Summers still in there at quarterback. Shotgun and Ty Hollingsworth to his right shoulder. Turns, gives it to Hollingsworth right up the middle. Driving. And they'll have him for a short gain there. Good job by Hollingsworth, but a good job by that defensive front by the Halls Tigers. And the clock will continue to run with Milan with their big lead, 34-0. Don't forget, after the game tonight, the Milan Prevention Coalition Scoreboard Show. Robin, have all the finals, updates and finals of all the scores around West Tennessee. Remember, next week, Milan is off again next week, and in 2 weeks, on Thursday night, the 30th, Milan will host the Peabody Golden Tide. Peabody will be off, and then they'll play Huntington next. They're off tonight. They play Huntington next week, and then Milan the next week. So it could be a big one for the region championship when the Peabody Golden Tide comes to Johnny Hill Stadium. Milan with twin receivers to the left. Shotgun formation for Summers. Gives it, no, passing. Quick right, try to go to Manny Pittman on a quick out there from a tight end position. I love it when you got the tight end in the pass routes, but the ball was overthrown. They faked it to Hollingsworth, tried to get it to Manny Pittman, but incomplete. And so that'll bring up third down for Milan.
Yeah, third down and goal to go for the Bulldogs from the 9-yard line. Yeah, that pass, maybe just a little rush there on the play with the play clock ticking down. Quickly tried to get it out to Manny on that flat route. Either way, third down, goal to go for the Bulldogs at the 9-yard line. We've got 10:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs up 34-0.
Ty Hollingsworth to the right shoulder of Summers, the quarterback. Gives it to Hollingsworth. No, he fakes it. Going to go deep in the end zone, and it is. Did he catch it? No signal, incomplete. Had a shot at it there, intended for Milan's number 7. That's Jaden Cole, but it's incomplete. Out of our vantage point there, had to wait for a minute. So now it's going to be fourth down for Milan. Fourth down and goal at the 9-yard line, and Jaden Pete and Terrence comes back in the ballgame.
All right, so here's what I think is going on here. I think Jaden Pete is now going to be your long snapper here. I saw him working on that as they were coming out of half with Briar Smith not playing in the second half here, and that's why we've had Jacob Berry in it and on the offensive line. So Pete's going to get his first rep at the
good snap. Kick is in the air. Looks long enough. Looks good
great
from here. It's good. A 3-point field goal there by Aiden Pennington. Ups the Milan lead to 37-0. So Milan keeps that record intact tonight. They scored on every possession here tonight. And why do you kick and run the score up? Because you need that practice. You need the snap. Give Jaden Pete some credit. A little weak that time, but he got it back there. And they're able to put it down on the tee. And then good job by number 84 for the Milan Bulldogs, Ivan Brazel, to get it down. And Pennington put it through. No question about that. Milan 37 and Halls nothing. 9:14 on a running clock here in this fourth quarter.
And we talked about this off air during halftime, Sam. But the improvement that Aiden Pennington has had throughout the year is remarkable. He's done a great job on kickoffs. He's gotten better on his height, on his depth, the extra points, the field goals. But more than anything, it's like we were talking about with Summers earlier, he's just more comfortable back there. He's comfortable kicking off, doing a great job, excellent job by the freshman, number 31, Aiden Pennington, all year for the Bulldogs.
So the field goal, the Bulldogs ups their lead 37-0, and Pennington kick it. This kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. That field goal was brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. This kickoff from Pennington, kicking from the near hash as he has all night. He'll tow it, a high driving kick. In the field there about the 20-yard line, come across the 25, go across the field. Elude a would-be tackler there, and then hit down by number 13 for the Milan Bulldogs, Kalen Hall. The sophomore puts him down, so Halls will take over first and 10 outside their 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Tigers there. This fourth quarter brought to you by McDonald's of Humboldt and Medina. So I can't go tonight, but you can. Wherever you are in West Tennessee, Medina, Humboldt, bringing our fourth quarter to you. Go by and get you something good from McDonald's. Oh, it's lip smacking good. It'll be good for you. Clock runs.
Lip smacking good.
Absolutely.
Y'all heard that right.
Absolutely.
All right, some new people in on defense for the Bulldogs. Of course, number 87, Manny Pittman. Number 16, Mitchell Simmons. Got number 79.
Booker, the
Montrez
quarterback,
Howard.
looking to throw. And he's going to be almost sacked and then almost intercepted. They had him back in the backfield, but he's able to get away and throw a dying quail there and incomplete after all of that. Good rush there by Milan. in there on Booker, the quarterback. Thought he was going to be sacked there for a minute. He was able to get rid of it, but a dying quail there, so all of that incomplete. Second down 10 for the Halls Tigers with 7:15 to go here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, good pressure there by 45, Michael White, and number 16, Mitchell Simons, and also number 14, Drake Burnett in there on the pressure as well. Got Dre Hawkins also in at cornerback, and we've got number 18, Isaiah Woods, in at safety for the Bulldogs.
Quick pass down the line of scrimmage to number 14. He'll catch it and be hit down very quickly there.
Just talked about
number 18 by Milan Bulldogs in. That's Isaiah Woods. Good recovery there. Came up, broke down, made the tackle. Isaiah Woods in there, defensive back, did a good job.
Yeah, and also we've got Jeremiah Connolly in, number 20 in there. Number 13, Keelan Hall. Number 12 for the Bulldogs, Trendon Kirby as well in there on defense. And number 21, Jalen Vincent. So Bulldogs getting a lot of valuable playing time for these younger Bulldogs that maybe hadn't got in as much. Then they're playing well also, Sam. So
Booker shotgun, looking, stepping up, being pursued, going to sprint around the right side. He's going to keep it. He'll turn upfield, got a man down the far sideline across the way, and it is incomplete. Into double coverage there. Booker was sprinting to his right. I thought he was going to turn it upfield. I'm not sure if he crossed the line of scrimmage, but apparently not. Had a man there, but Milan with good double coverage there. In and out of his hands, incomplete, down at the 30-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down and 8. 4th down and 8 for the Halls Tigers.
Yeah, I was like you, Sam. I thought that that the quarterback, Booker, was going to run with that. He decided to throw it. Bulldogs had double coverage back there with Isaiah Woods and Keelan Hall. So with this 4th down and 8 to go for Halls.
Showed a strong arm. Booker back in punt formation again, deep from Milan, number 20, Jeremiah Conley. Sonny Johnson, normally your return man, but some younger players get some time. Snap is good. Kick is away. A nice spiraling kick. He kicks it away from Conley. Gets a Halls roll. Milan to get away from it. A great deep kick there for them. It'll be down at about the 25-yard line. And a flag on the play. Milan player got blocked. Got knocked down right where the ball was rolling. I'm not sure if who they'll call it on, but a player from Milan got knocked down as the play was going dead there. So a yellow flag on the play. Let's see what they get. Not many penalties here tonight. A clean game.
I think this is only our 3rd penalty tonight for both teams combined. But yeah, the Halls defender or coverage guy blocked our guy Jeremiah Connolly in the back, tried to get him to touch the ball. It's going to be an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance 686-8334.
That punt brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. Fourth quarter brought to you by McDonald's of Medina and Humboldt. Go by tonight. Tomorrow, get you something good there at McDonald's. When they go bring the Rio? McRib.
That's always around the holidays, I think. Maybe Thanksgiving or so.
Well, let's declare a holiday. Maybe they'll bring it back.
Okay.
So the penalty comes back out to the 35-yard line. The personal foul there against Halls. They'll be out actually to the 36-yard line. Milan will have it 1st and 10, 4:07 to go in this ball game. And Braswell, number 84, will be in there at the quarterback for Milan.
And standing beside him, number 40, Caden Arrington.
And a flag on the play. Must be movement there. Official in the backfield. Throws the flag there. Legal procedure, I think. And it was another S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call them at S&S Insurance this week next door to Johnny Hill Stadium. 5-yard step off against Milan. And legal procedure puts it back at the 30. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Milan Bulldogs. 3:30 the clock runs here in this ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by McDonald's of Medina and Humboldt.
Looks like we've got Ivan Braswell at quarterback. We've got Jeremiah Connolly, number 20 at receiver. We've got number 13, Keelan Hall at receiver. Number 40, Caden Arrington is in at tailback. We've got number, let's see, who else we got out there?
Snap, gives it to Caden Arrington, tries to bounce it outside. He's going to be hit and driven back. They try to strip him of the ball. The ball comes out, and I think they have it. They tried to strip him of the ball as Arrington was fighting for yardage.
I think they're going to give him forward progress.
So they never signaled it as Hall's ball. So as Arrington was running the ball over the right side, tried to bounce it outside, and they were grabbing for it to pull it down, but they stopped the forward progress. And it'll be 2nd down, play failed again, 2nd down, maybe lost the yard, 2nd down 16 for Milan. Clock runs with 2:40 to go in this fourth quarter.
We've got Noah Daniels in the game right now and Gavin Rinks. We've got 79, Montrez Howard. We've got number 57, John Terry and Elliott is in the game. Got Jacob Berry in, number 78. Trying to get everybody's names in that we see.
Absolutely. Brazel shotgun. Arrington to his right shoulder. Brazel takes. He keeps it out. Brazel coming this way. Cutting up off right tackle across the 35. Out to about the 36, 37-yard line. Good fake there. Ivan Brazel, who's normally the holder, he's the backup quarterback. He faked the handoff to Arrington. Took it around the right side. Get good running there out across the 35, 36-yard line. Got some of that yardage back when they had the penalty. And so they got the 5 yards back. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, some other guys we've got in. Number 24, Leland Neely is in the game. Number 64, John Williams. Number 72, Logan Dunavant's in the game.
Milan get 1 first down. That'll do it. 1:40 to go here, but it's 3rd down and 10 out across the 35, 36-yard line. Brazel, shotgun formation, halfback to his left shoulder. Turns to get to the running back, 24, right up the middle, driving forward, have maybe the 40-yard line. It'll be shy of that first down, but the clock will run with 1:20 to go. And let's see if Milan's going to punt it away.
They're going to punt for the first time. That was Leland Neely on the run there.
Milan sends wholesale substitutions in as they're going to punt the football.
We're going to have Gavin Rinks back there to punt, number 29 for the Bulldogs here.
Normally, Summers, the quarterback, is the punter, so Rinks is going to get his chance here. Clock will run with 1 minute, now inside a minute to go, this final minute. In a moment, I'll be down the field and talk to our coach of the evening, head coach Bobby Sharp, the stand-in coach tonight. Was a longtime head coach, and he'll be coaching. He's coached tonight, done a great job. A last-minute substitution for Milan coming in. And now delay a game against Milan.
And the long snapper, once again, Jaden Pete in there. I think he wants to get an opportunity at this. Bulldogs call a timeout before they can get the delay of game. So that timeout is going to be brought to you by Security Bank and Trust. And that will take a quick break as the Bulldogs take a timeout up 37-0 for 36 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter.
Premier Dental Center is...
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
We're back at H.G. Conley Stadium in Halls, Tennessee, where the Bulldogs are up 37-0 with 36.2 seconds to go here. Bulldogs had to call a timeout to avoid the delay of game. Back to punt for the Bulldogs for the first time tonight. He's going to be number 29, Gavin Rinks. Jaden Pete's going to be your long snapper. So 4th down and 6 to go here for the Bulldogs at their own 40. Good snap by Pete. Good kick there by Gavin Rinks. Going to get a good friendly roll. It's going to go all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the clock continues to run here with the Bulldogs being up by more than 30 points as they're up 37-0, and that may be the last play of the ball game here. Stay tuned after the ball game here to listen to Brother Sam McElroy down, going to be on the field to get some final thoughts from Coach Bobby Sharp tonight, filling in for Coach Comer, and also our Premier Dental Star of the Game. The Premier Dental Star of the Game tonight is going to be Sonny Johnson. What a performance he put on in the first half, 3 receiving touchdowns. So that's going to be the final here from Milan as the clock, here from Halls as the clock ticks to 0. Milan wins 37-0. So we're going to take a minute, take a break here on the Victory 93-7. We'll come back with Brother Sam with Bobby Sharp.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
All right, back from.
All right, thanks, Scott. Down here in
ahead.
the field with Coach Bobby Sharp. And Sonny Johnson's our premier dental player of the game. And Coach Bobby Sharp stepping in tonight for Coach Comer, who was suffering the suspension tonight and being at home. And I know he wanted to be here. But, Coach, your thoughts? 37-0 win.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Coach Comer set the game plan for us all week long. Hey, he was there every step of the way like he's been all year long. And, hey, they came out and did exactly what he wanted them to do. Hey, the great thing about it, Coach Comer number 2, Bryant, stepped in and called a heck of a game on offense. Defense played great. So I know Coach Comer's proud of everybody, especially Sonny coming out and having a great night like he had.
Well, I appreciate you stepping in, being the head coach for the night, Coach Bobby Sharp. I remember all the years you were at Lewis County. We went up there in 1997. And you beat Milan in the playoffs up there. I always remember that year when you had a great year up there.
Yeah, we did, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad Coach Comer kept me on his staff, and I'm proud to be a Bulldog. I'm just going to tell you that.
Absolutely, Coach Bobby Sharp. Our player of the game, Sonny Johnson. Sonny, 3 touchdown passes tonight. You had a whale of a ball game. Your thoughts about the game tonight?
My thoughts, man, I just thank my coaches and my teammates for doing their job and giving me the chance and believing in me.
You did a great job. You played both ways on offense and defense. Had some great catches tonight. You had the inside position when they played that man-to-man coverage. The free safety had walked up, and you beat the one guy, and you had it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sonny Johnson's our player of the game, Premier Dental player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. That's our Premier Dental player of the game, Sonny Johnson. We'll wrap it up. Come back to Robin Cood. Come back in a moment and wrap it up with our 5th quarter moment here on the Victory 93-7.
Real quickly, South Gibson in the 4th quarter leads Crockett County 17-7. Union City 42, Gibson County nothing. These are in the 3rd quarter. Tiptonville, Lake County leading Humboldt 28-25. Southside leads Hardin County 20-14. It's Giles County over Northside 26-14. Dyer County leads USJ 27-20. Jackson Christian 41, Harding Academy nothing. Covington starting to pull away from Dyersburg, leading 24-7. South Fulton, O'Brien Central tied at 7 in the 3rd quarter. McNary leads Ripley 15-3. Lexington over Lewis County 28-21. Haywood County leads Memphis Business 28-26. Fairview over Camden 36-14. Adamsville leads Loretto 28-0 again. Not a full slate of games tonight, but we'll have all the finals coming up next on the Milan Prevention Coalition Scoreboard Show. Let's send you back to Lauderdale County. Halls High School one last time as the Bulldogs remain undefeated. One regular season game left in 2 weeks against Peabody as Milan wins 37-0 with Sam McElroy. And here's Scott Massey.
Thank you, Robin. The Bulldogs win at 37-0. Scored on every possession here tonight. Had one field goal there at the end there by Pennington. A great job. And Milan all the way around. A great ball game. Great balance. Scott's got all the stats for us. Let's have those, Scott.
Yeah, so the stats first off, we'll start with Halls. Their quarterback, number 6, Jackson Booker. He was 3 of 8 tonight for 22 yards passing. Running the ball, Halls had a total 18 carries for 54 yards. So 54 yards rushing, 22 yards passing. That's a total of 76 yards. Total offense, 4 hauls tonight, so great job by that Bulldog defense. For the Bulldogs, Zach Summers was 14 of 20 for 206 yards and 3 touchdowns tonight, so a great job by Zach Summers. Leading receivers was Sonny Johnson. He had 6 receptions for 79 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jay Donaldson had 3 receptions for 54 yards. Ty Hollingsworth, 1 reception for 5 yards. We also had Terrence Moses had 1 reception for 30 yards. Manny Pittman, 1 reception for 13 yards. Jaden Pete had 1 reception for 10 yards. And Jay Cole had 1 reception for 15 yards. Rushing for the Bulldogs, they ran 23 times for 129 yards. Terrence Moses had 4 carries for 36 yards and a touchdown. Ty Hollingsworth had 5 carries for 27 yards. Caden Arrington had 1 carry for -1 yard. Ivan Braswell had a carry for 6 yards. Leland Neely had a carry for 4 yards. Summers had 5 rushes for 22 yards. Jaden Pete, 4 carries for 8 yards and a touchdown. And we had Carson Kelly had 2 rushes for 8 yards. That's a total of 23 rushes, 129 yards on the ground for 206 yards passing. So the Bulldogs had 335 yards total offense. Great complete job, complete game tonight from the Bulldogs from all aspects. Very balanced on offense, very dominating on defense, and a great job once again from the freshman kicker number 31, Aiden Pennington. Great job on his kickoffs, great job on the extra points, and then that field goal there in the fourth quarter. So great job by the Bulldogs.
A key word, balance. Milan was balanced. We talked about in the pregame, talked about would Milan be rusty after being off last week. We didn't see that tonight at all.
No.
They were very sharp. Summers did a great job. Zach, the quarterback, handling, running the offense, and whether it was running or passing, did a great job. Of course, Sonny Johnson, our premier dental player of the game, with 3 touchdown catches. He did a great job. And it's before the catch. He got the inside position. He was able to get the inside position on the corner. He was playing man-to-man. And once he did that, all Summers had to do was put it in there, and Summers did a great job. 3 touchdown passes to Sonny Johnson, who's our premier dental player of the game. In a moment, we'll have the Milan Prevention Scoreboard Show here on the Victory 937. We continue with the Gene Langley postgame show here. And again, our star of the game, the premier dental star of the game, was Sonny Johnson. Our 5th quarter moment of tonight brought to you by Internally Sound. Internally Sound for all your sound system, lighting, video boards, and much more. These guys, Phil and Mark Jenkins from Milan, Tennessee, are all over. I saw them this week at a big conference in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. 10,000 plus folks there. They did the sound and lighting, everything there for that big conference. They do an outstanding job. If you need a sound system installed in your church, your business, or if you need to buy equipment, they can do it all. That's the guys of Internally Sound, 686-0262. That's 686-0262. They bring you our 5th quarter moment. A phrase that I hear a lot, Scott, is people say, I'm a person of faith. It's a common statement that you hear in today's world. But I want to encourage you to go a step further. Be all in. Say, I'm a Christian, not just a statement of faith. Say, I believe in Jesus and stand for him. Tomorrow we talked about the big Tennessee-Alabama game. You're not going to have anybody going to say, well, I'm for that team over in Knoxville, or I'm for the team down there in Tuscaloosa. They're going to tell you who they're for. They're going for the Big Orange. They're going for the Crimson Tide. They're going to take a stand. They're going to tell you who they're for. So in our faith life, let me tell you to do the same. You remember the blind man in John chapter 9. He said, well, this one thing I know. I once was blind, and now I can see, because Jesus changed his life. And if he's changed your life, you do the same. Believe in him. The blind man went on to say, hey, I believe in him. And he fell down and he worshiped him because Jesus had changed his life. If he's done that for you, make a difference. Take a stand. Be willing to share the gospel of Christ. If you don't know him, get to know him. If you know him, get to know him better. As my buddy Stevie Ray Heyman says, he will make a difference in your life. That's Jesus Christ, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Don't just be a person of faith, be a person of the Christian faith of Jesus Christ. That's our 5th quarter moment tonight, brought to you by Internally Sound. Scott, great game tonight. Good, kind of dusting off the rust for Milan off last week. They're off again next Friday night, but then 2 weeks from last night, on October the 30th, a Halloween pregame, if you will, the night before, Milan hosts the Peabody Golden Tide. If the Golden Tide beats Huntington next week, they'll come in undefeated, and that could be a whale of a ball game. Yeah, a couple big games next week in the region. We've got we talked about it. Union City is going to be at JCM, and the winner of that's going to be the 4 seed in the playoffs. And then, of course, you've got
Peabody going to Huntington next week. Both teams are off this week. And if Peabody should win that game, they'll come into Milan on Thursday the 30th. Both teams undefeated. The winner will be the region champion. So a lot to play for. Bulldogs did a great job coming out tonight. Like you said, they were not rusty at all tonight. They looked very sharp tonight. A team that looked like they took the bye week, got rested up, but also got refocused and re-energized. Great job by that coaching staff to get them ready, but an even better job by the players to come out and execute tonight. I expect the same thing in 2 weeks. Bulldogs will use this off week coming up just to get rest, but also to fine-tune a few things. Did a great job tonight. I expect them to do another great job. Love to have everybody out at Johnny Hale Stadium on Thursday the 30th. We hadn't played there in several weeks, Sam, so after hosting the first 5 home games, I think we'll all be glad to get back to Johnny Hale Stadium and looking forward to seeing that Milan Bulldog and Trenton Peabody game. So
again, congratulations to the Milan Bulldogs, 37-0 scored on every possession here tonight. Congratulations to Sonny Johnson, our Premier Dental star of the game. 3 touchdown passes he had 6 catches on the night. Great job. Coming up here on the Victory 93.7, our Milan Prevention Coalition scoreboard show as we continue the Gene Langley Ford post-game show. So that'll wrap it up for us tonight. The Bulldogs win it 37-0. Looking at my scoreboard, I got an update from Garrett. South Gibson leading 17-14 over Crockett with 5:46 to go in that one in Medina, Tennessee. South Gibson trying to take the lead in that region if they can beat the Crockett County Cavaliers tonight. So for Scott Massey, Sam Mockery, our buddy Shay Souther here doing the stats with us tonight. We appreciate him being with us and helping us out. That'll do it for us. Stay tuned for the Milan Coalition Scoreboard Show. Robin will have all the scores for you. Milan wins it 37-0 here in the Victory 93.7.
Thanks, guys.
All right.